Hey, it's Pete from the Small Business Resource Center and the Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel. I should be drinking a beer for this one, but a little bit too early, and I got a lot of work to do. So, making this quick little video about birth rates and the economy and society in general. So, what I've seen this many, many times, and it always just kind of every time I read an article about it, I was like, this is complete bullshit. Okay, first of all. Declining birth rates have nothing to do with the improvement of society because that's time and time again, that's what I see. Society tends to improve, and when it tends to improve, the thing that comes right along with it is corruption. And what corruption does is it squeezes the middle class, it squeezes the upper middle class. The high class tends to do well because of the corruption, and the low class tends to do well. And the main reason is because those low class people typically are benefiting from from these societal changes, increased taxes squeezing the working class and the middle class. The lower class gets paid more money to have kids. That's why they do it. The middle class, the upper middle class, they're actually doing worse when quote unquote society is doing better, and society is not doing better. It's all the people that are stealing the money and that are doing better. These people in the regular class, I want to call, meaning working class, whether it's lower, middle, upper middle, upper class, these people have to work harder to lifestyle they want, first of all, to lifestyle they want. And when you talk to these people, what do they say? If you when you ask them why they don't have kids, oh well, I can't afford kids. I got the house, I got this, I got that, and that's why they don't have kids. Or others that are single, they don't want to deal with the societal changes. You talk to some single men and some single women, and they're like, geez, getting in a relationship is bad for various reasons. A lot of them's financial. Some of it is for the socio-economic laws, the laws that are ridiculous. Like I have friends in other countries, no offense to any man who got married, got a divorce, or woman, one or the other benefit. But they're like, man, if somebody wants to get divorced in the country I'm at, the person doesn't take half of their money. They just basically say, you want to leave? This is what you came with. This is what I gave you. Take it and go. you know? So a lot of times in a society like ours, where somebody might be a hard worker, did well from themselves, gets a divorce, and boom, they lose half of everything they own or more or worse. Now, I've talked to business owners who were like, wow, I was married for 15, 20, 30 years. All of a sudden, out of the blue, I'm getting a divorce, and now I lost everything. I had to sell my company, and I didn't want to do that. And I didn't have any problem with the wife. I don't know what her problem was with me, and blah blah blah. But I mean, there's so many things in society which are causing people not to want to have kids, and most of those are external factors that are not normal. If you're looking at the 50s, 60s, 70s, some people complain because of a lack of women's rights. And look at what happened though. A regular man, okay, I'm not trying to sound sexist, regular person, if it could be two men or two women or whatever, if you want to take it to that point, one of them could work and support the whole family. But then what did they do? They're squeezing the family unit. They're increasing taxes. They're not increasing wages. So regular family now, even when two people are working full-time jobs, can't support each other. Or it can be a couple. I'm not even going to choose sexes because that's not even the point. The point is couples nowadays are choosing not to have kids because they're together and they can't even afford to pay their bills. Okay, that's the problem. And then when you're saying the economy is doing better, society is doing better, and that's why people don't have kids. That's not why. It's a corruption, the thievery, and the degradation of society which is causing it. All right, that's my rant. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment.